Hi Aries, and welcome to your monthly tarot reading for the month of July 2020. So I have already given the cards a good shuffle, so let's see what's in store for you guys. And as always, this is going to be a general reading for the whole sign of Aries. So if you do want a personal reading, which is much more specific to you and your life, then the best way to get one of those is always to head to the link just underneath this video and to order a personal tarot reading of your own. I also do daily card readings over on TikTok, which is the same as my Instagram handle at Roberta. But for now, let's see what main themes and energies we have for you in the month of July. Okay, Aries, so starting off in your past, then I have the energy of your past as the Fool, meaning that you are starting off on a new journey and trying to get away from some attachments that you had there, and the attachments that you had were making it difficult for you to make a choice. And for some of you, I do think this is related to love, because one of the themes that I have in your past here is heartbreak, with the Knight of Cups, which is a very romantic card, and the Empress. So it's like you had to break away from a bad situation in love in order to find your power again. So for some of you, the ones of you who this relates to, then you've definitely had some heartbreak in the recent-ish past in your love life, and as a result, as I said, it was hard to break away from, but you've made that decision to start on a new journey, whether it's just to change things in that same relationship or whether it's to walk away from the relationship altogether. Okay, and then I also have some themes here about money for you as well. So it looks like some of you have had a real change in your financial situation, because I have the Five of Pentacles, scarcity, poverty, lack. But that's actually turned around, and this is especially for those of you who are females. I feel like some of you have found a way to really master your money, master your income. You found a way to get away from that poverty mindset, or maybe the income level that you grew up in or used to be used to, and actually now you're enjoying a far more abundant state of mind and an abundant life as a result. And yeah, again, I also have here in your past moving away from limiting beliefs and new financial opportunities coming as a result of that. So definitely some of you have been doing some work on your money mindset, whether you've been reading books about it, doing courses, and really trying to master that state of abundance. I think this is really acknowledging that for you. So going into your present then, so I want to talk about what I have in the middle here, because this is really interesting given the message that I gave about love in your past. I have the Two of Cups, very romantic card, and this was the card at the center of your reading. So for some of you, your love and romantic life is definitely a focus for you right now, and you're being asked to call on your intuition for whatever situation you're in, and to find strength. So I think this will have obviously different meanings depending on who's watching it, but for those of you who are single and looking for love, I think this is really asking you to follow your intuition with regards to people that you're interested in, or maybe if you feel like the timing's not right and you're meant to be focusing on your career or something like that, then trust that. And also for those of you who are in a relationship, maybe you're going through a difficult time at the moment and you're being asked to find strength within that situation that you're in. I also have some spiritual evolution happening for some of you, but you're finding it hard to reconcile that with your kind of daily life, your daily job, the daily grind, the things that you have to do to make a living at the moment. But actually you're really growing and developing spiritually, connecting to some gifts perhaps and your intuition, and really realizing that there's more to life. And as a result, it gets harder and harder to fit into that. I call it the normal world. I don't really know how else to describe it, to fit into the world that has been created, not with the goal of spiritual development in mind in any way. So I really struggled with that when I was in my normal life, corporate life, and eventually I just couldn't reconcile that with my spirituality anymore, and it made me really unhappy, and actually had anxiety and depression in the end. And I feel like that's coming for some of you, because there's a conflict there between your spirituality and your spiritual growth and the job that you're in at the moment. Yeah, and some of you are walking away from something. I'm still in your present here. But yeah, you're finally getting that push to walk away, and this is definitely in love for some of you. And for others of you, this could be related to this job that I was talking about, which really seems to be holding you back. The energy of your present, interestingly, is the Tower. Never thought of as a positive card. But the fact that it's in your present means that you are clearing out the old things which aren't meant for you anymore, and which aren't the most positive situations that you can carry into your future. So know that things are falling away now. Anything in your life which seems to be moving out, relationships, jobs, things like that, it is for your highest good and it is what's meant to be happening. So let's have a look in your future then. So you're going to have a decision to make with regards to money, and there is an emotionally fulfilling new beginning coming. So for those of you who are thinking about starting a career that's going to be much more fulfilling, helping the world in some way, working in spirituality, this is going to be happening for some of you. You're going to be making that decision, and it will lead to an emotionally fulfilling new beginning that you feel really passionate about, and it is a financial opportunity that's going to be coming in because of that. You're going to find lots and lots of happiness by following your intuition and really owning your position as that sensitive, intuitive woman. By owning that, owning your abilities, you're really going to reach your full potential, and you realize that actually that's going to be the thing that's going to bring you in the most money. And it can be hard to realize that. I remember when I felt the calling, and I remember literally writing the words, I'm going to be a spiritual entrepreneur, and it like didn't come from me. Like I wrote it, but it didn't come from me, and I thought, how the hell am I going to do that? Like, what even is that? How am I going to do that? And then actually you realize that once you're truly following your intuition, you make more money than you ever did when you're not. So yeah, that message is definitely coming through for some of you. Okay, and again, decisions to make about money, and you're being asked to follow your inspiration, follow your passion, that Knight of Wands energy, feeling really inspired, passionate, like you want to move forward with something. That's the energy you need to find in your career to make the most money, is the message that keeps coming in here. And the outcome for you guys, really lovely. So I have the Four of Wands, I have Temperance, and I have the Ace of Swords. So together what this means is it's not going to be overnight or anything like that. You know, there is going to be a journey involved. You are going to have to be patient and wait, but know that you are going to find more stability and kind of a happy foundation for your home life as a result of some kind of mental breakthrough, some mental clarity that you're getting. So if you're feeling like you're really being pulled in a new direction, whether it's in love, particularly in career, I feel like it is for you guys, then yeah, know that by following that, you're going to get much better results than you have had when you were doing things which just didn't feel good for you. You're a powerful light worker. Some of you are definitely being called to work in spirituality that are watching this. You are a powerful light worker. It's safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. And parents. So some of you might have been having some issues with your parents recently, missing your parents because of the lockdown, or this card can also come through when you've been asking for a sign from your parents if they're in the spirit world and you've been missing them, asking them to send you a message, let them know that they're with you. That card can often come up for that. I always trust my instincts. My sixth sense doesn't let me down. Absolutely supporting what I've said in this reading for you guys, that yeah, your sixth sense, your intuition is definitely pulling you away from something and towards something else. So listen to that. I'm more than my physical form. I'm powerful. I am divine. So yeah, you are here for a spiritual purpose, and you're here to live out your soul's goals, whatever they may be. Coincidences. I love this card. Take note of the coincidences which are occurring around you right now. The universe is trying to have its say in your life. So what coincidences have you been noticing? What weird things that have been happening which seem a bit too good to be true, and you're a bit suspicious of them and like, did I imagine that? No, that can't be real. And it just happens so much that you can't ignore it anymore. That message is coming to say that it is a message that's meant for you. And relax, everything is okay. So that's a really nice card to end on. Everything is working out perfectly and the situation will resolve effortlessly. Expect miraculous solutions to unfold. So some of you are definitely having a challenging time as you're removing things from your life, trying to make a decision about what you're going to get rid of in your life so that you can move towards something more fulfilling. And this is just coming through as a reassurance to say everything is going to be okay, and the universe is absolutely supporting you in the decisions that you're making. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. As always, if you want a personal reading, head to the link just underneath this video to order one of those. Remember to hit subscribe so that you know when your video comes out for next month. And until next time, have an incredible month of July.